Guys, what up? Back at you. Once again, it is ya boy, Chin, that freaking Mark. Here's the deal. We got some unfortunates. Let's just get them out of the way. Alright? R.I.P. Pedro Morales. But honestly, on a more personal note, R.I.P. to my dog, Alex. Bro, you're awesome. Okay? And it's unfortunate that you're gone. But here's the thing. I do still have a question for you. What is this? A center for ants? Alrighty guys, kicking off this here home stretch until we get to Elimination Edition of SmackDown Live. It was a video recap right off the bat of what happened on Raw, talking about how Becky Lynch isn't going to be in the WrestleMania match anymore and Charlotte's going to go and everyone's getting all pissed off. Chill, alright? Becky's going to show up in that match. Becky's going to show up in that match. Chill, okay? Charlotte comes out though, and she's just basically talking about how she's awesome. She's so awesome that there was even a point where Becky Lynch herself had picked Charlotte to replace her, so duh, obviously it only makes sense, right? Charlotte is just working the crowd this entire time, and it is awesome. She basically just acts a bitch the entire time, and then ends her promo with a "shut your mouth" and a good old-fashioned sign point, cause it's the sign pointing season. Giggity giggity. Right off the bat, we have ourselves a good match on this here episode of SmackDown Live. It's going to be the IKonics versus Naomi and Charlotte versus Mandy and Sonya. Just some things about why this match was awesome. Carmella and Sonya had this little spot where like Carmella was showing up Sonya and it was kind of hilarious and she just like ended it with a moonwalk. That was super clean and fresh. Way to go, Carmella. Gotta give you props on that one. We get another Naomi and Mandy Rose segment because, you know, all of that tension, right? And it was pretty great. Mandy's just literally running away from Naomi, and she didn't get too far before a splash from Naomi just ends her ass on the outside there. And in fact, not too long after that, this match ends with no effort from the IKonics, may I remind you, with Naomi getting a split-legged moonsault on Mandy. Yeah, just getting a nice little grip of revenge there, right? But just because they were out there and they have to act some fools, right? The IKonics come in and just start beating down on Naomi and Carmella right after the match. I thought it was hilariously cheap heat. Oh my god, I really hope they put the belts on the IKonics. That would be freaking amazing. Here's the thing though. Post-match, they're like playing these video promos for all the teams that are going to be in the Elimination Chamber. And it's cool. I expect that. It all makes sense. It annoyed the hell out of me though how Nia Jax was just talking over Tamina the whole time, and like I see what they're doing with the whole she doesn't really give a shit about her, that she just needs a partner, whatever, that's the gimmick here, but it was just annoying. I was literally just watching the TV with can't complete a sentence. I was that frustrated. Next up, I'm not sure if this counts as a first ever edition or if it's just like a name change, like the later seasons of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, of Aqua Unit Patrol Squad, of the Aqua Show or something like that. Anyway, Miz TV is happening, and Shane's gonna hang out with LL Cool J. That's really important, I guess. The Usos come out because they're the guests and they're the Usos and they're freaking awesome. And really this whole segment was just like a one-upping pissing contest where the Usos, who obviously know each other, are like showing that they can tell each other's favorite things and all this, and then Miz is comically feeding the answers to Shane, just being like, yeah, I like weird things, or blah, blue, whatever his food was. It was just funny. And then as soon as you think there isn't going to be any violence, the Usos double super kick Miz right in the face. This is hell yeah, brother. Can't wait for that match. It's going to be sweet. I just can't wait for any good Usos match though. And then, next up, we have ourselves the main event for the evening. And what a main event it mostly, for the most part, was. It basically opens with Daniel Bryan coming out with his awesome, sweet little vegan-friendly graphics on the Tron. It's a lot better than it just saying Daniel Bryan in like the most plain font ever, right? But he comes out and he gets interrupted by the New Day. And they've been teasing who's it gonna be? Who? It's Kofi. Good call. Match starts off, and you know what? It's an awesome match. It goes on for a while, and it's awesome. It's just Daniel Bryan and Kofi tearing the house down. And you know what? We have Xavier Woods and Big E, and we have Rowan on the outside, so there's gonna be some shenanigans, right? And we have ourselves some shenanigans. But the ref only sees the New Day at first, so they get banned from ringside, and you know what? He should have just took Rowan, because literally like a minute after that happens, Rowan just like chucks Kofi's ass into like the timekeeper's area, and the ref's all like, oh, maybe you should get out of here too, buddy. So yeah, he kicks his ass out as well. Guess what happens after that? Kofi hits Dan O'Brien with the Trouble in Paradise, and Kofi pins the WWE Champion clean in the middle of the ring. That's when you knew this match was gonna get lit right off the bat, brother. My man Jeff comes out next, and it's just such a shame that he just basically gets used for enhancement talent anymore, but I doubt that he really gives a shit, and I doubt that they really give a shit. It's just like the man gets a paycheck, right? Jeff Hardy's done it all. He doesn't really need to go and just like do tours of the East because he's like a double belt champion. I'm getting sidetracked. He stands no chance in this match at all, unfortunately. Just like gets an SOS eliminated right off the bat. Sorry, Jeff. Samoa Joe's up next, and the story here is just Samoa Joe being a brute, and Kofi is still going, and he continues to keep going. Joe goes to get the coquina clutch in, and Kofi just like kind of bounces his way up off the turnbuckle, if that's the right way to say it. The bouncing, not the turnbuckle, and just reverse pins his ass. It's awesome. Kofi's taking out 3 dudes. Joe didn't take that too well though, because he just like starts choking the fuck out of him on the outside. It's really lightly put in though if you're actually paying attention to it. AJ Styles comes out and just like kicks the fuck out of Samoa Joe's head. It was great. Leads into a commercial break. We come back from that commercial break, and he's like trying to be all nice, and Kofi's just like getting hyped, pushing him back, and he's just like, let's fucking do this. And I guess that was taken disrespectfully to AJ Styles, because he's just like back breaking the fuck out of Kofi, and just, it was, I mean, Kofi, okay, AJ Styles moves from the spot on the outside of the apron, and Kofi just like knees the fuck out of the frickin' LED boards on the corners there, and it just sounded so brutal, and I thought he was gonna get counted out, but he didn't, because he continued to be awesome. He did, Kofi that is, get put into a calf killer, not a crusher, you gotta say the actual name, and he tapped out. Didn't matter. Regardless, he put in an awesome effort, got a standing ovation. And then my least favorite part of the fucking match happened next. Yup, dick move from out of nowhere. Randy Orton hits the only fucking move that he knows, and an awesome match gets a freaking terrible ending. Why? Alrighty there, peeps, that's going to be a go-home episode of SmackDown Live before the Elimination Chamber. I mean, let's just think back. We had Charlotte just kind of being a bitch. We had a triple threat tag match. I put that in air quotes because of the glorious effort from, not Bobby Roode, the IKonics. That'd be really weird if he was in this. No Mustafa Ali was a bit of a bummer for the Elimination Chamber. I was definitely looking forward to him just tearing it down, but, you know, get better, of course, and all that good jazz. Miz TV in an amazing gauntlet match. Okay, just to, you know, plop those back up there to refamiliarize yourselves. You know what? Just because of the efforts of Kofi Kingston alone, happening grabs. Give Kofi Kingston all of the belts, put him on the Wheaties boxes, he's the fucking man. Kofi Kingston is the fucking man. Him alone, his efforts alone deserve happening graps. Elimination Chamber is going to be awesome. I am stoked that Kofi Kingston is going to be in that Elimination Chamber. I'm also oddly stoked for the Usos and McMiz. I know I already said that, but it's weird, right? Alrighty, me friends, that's just gonna have to be doing it, alright? Hell yeah, brother. It's been your biggity boy, Chin, that freaking Mark. That was another episode of SmackDown. There's gonna be some eliminations and some chambers. We're just gonna have to see how it all turns out. Title's most likely gonna be on the line. Gonna have to talk to Diggity about it. Not gonna be any reactions, unfortunately, though, because, you know, work lives and all that shit. But, deuces. See ya on the next one. Hey!